Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin. Very important video because this week is going to be the week where we're going to see a new all-time high, or are we going to see a crash of a correction. But today I'm going to provide you with high quality data to make you understand what to do and how to navigate these crazy cryptocurrency markets for this week and also for the next few weeks. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to give you so much quality data that you can't miss out. Straight away, guys, I want to go into Bitcoin and show you what's happening right now. So as you can see from here, from a macro point of view, we had a weekly close down to here. And as you can see, we have formed what we call the hanging man over here. This candle over here in general, it's not very, very good. And you can see if I zoom like this a little bit, you can see that we didn't have a proper clear breakout of this previous resistance, and Bitcoin is still ranging around this area. And of course, everybody now is saying we're going to go down, we're going to have a crash, that's not a real breakout, and blah blah blah. So I'm going to go on the daily and show you my plan, what I think is going to be happening from here. Straight away, guys, you can see that we had a breakout from this area over here, and in fact, if we have a look at a daily chart, we can see that we had a proper breakout. We can see that we broke from this level over here when we were at 68,800, and right now we are pretty much on a verge of the breakout from here. So what we want to make sure right now is going to be able to stay above this area from tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, because there are going to be so many important events. And of course, guys, this is only like a summary, this is only a small analysis. And of course, if you want to take the full advantage of understanding when to buy, when to sell during this week, during the elections, and also to understand when the altcoins are going to pump, guys, what we do, we have a VIP group over here on our Discord channel where we post a very detailed Bitcoin analysis every single day for you to understand when to buy, when to sell, when to get out, and so much more. You can see we have Bitcoin analysis, altcoin analysis. I post 4 or 5 analyses of altcoins every single day. And of course, guys, the results talk for themselves, all written over here. But also we have my calls, when to get in, when to get out, member calls as well from here, guys. We're a community of pro members. So if you really want high quality, and you want to make a difference and make money in this crypto market, in this upcoming Altseason, and also understand the coins that you can buy, join the VIP group, guys. You can see over here on my website page, there is a free trailer as well as trading results for the past 7 months. 10 minutes of video to watch all the results. But now, guys, let's go back into Bitcoin so we can see the point of the situation. I'm expecting 2 things, guys. It's going to be very important because on the 5th of November, we are going to have Trump and Kamala Harris election. So we're going to see if the election, if Donald Trump is going to win, if Kamala Harris is going to win. So at the moment, I can see on Twitter and also on so many other channels that looks like Trump could be winning. And of course, if that happens, it's going to be incredibly positive for the stock market and crypto. And as a consequence, what I could be thinking would be a big pump up to this channel over here, which we have an intersection of this upward channel around this area, the intersection of this small channel like this until this 1.618 Fibonacci retracement, which is sitting at $77.8 thousand. So that could be my first level of interest where I could see Bitcoin pumping after the presidential election. And of course, the other thing on November 7th, which is going to be another catalyst which could help us to push even higher, is going to be the Fed FOMC meeting, where the Fed is going to decide whether they're going to cut interest rates by 25 basis points, 50 basis points, and of course, that is going to have a big impact as well. 25 basis points, I could be seeing a small pump, maybe up to, let's say, 78 to 80K, fluctuation around here. Or if you're going to see 50 basis points, then I could be seeing more of an extension, even as high as $83,000 to $89,000. But in case we're going to see, for example, Kamala Harris to win the presidential election, then I could be seeing a break of the structure from here, like this, and then another drop to the downside, maybe down to $64,000, $63,000, and then probably a rebound, and then a continuation to the upside to reach 80,000 by the end of November 2024. And you probably are quite surprised, which I'm saying that we are going to see a blow off top regardless. And that's what I believe, guys, because I believe that the president is not going to really have an influence with the price of crypto. Crypto drives on liquidity, drives on central bankers cutting interest rates. So, in my opinion, is going to be more relevant the FOMC meeting with Jerome Powell than actually the presidential election itself. But let's have a look now short term what's happening right now with Bitcoin as well. So you can see that right now we are pretty much into a defined downward channel, and we're pretty much touching this line over here. We're touching here, we're touching here. So what is happening right now is just going down like this. So what we want to make sure right now is to be able to break $70,000 if we want to claim this level back again. But otherwise, if you're not going to be able to go up above this area, and then, for example, today, the stock market is going to start to sell off as well. What I could be seeing could be a further sell-off down to this area here at $66,000 for 100. Then again, another pump up to here, then another drop down to here, 64,400. That could definitely be on the cards. So it could be like this, and then finally a big pump to the upside, or of course, maybe another drop down to here, upside, or even like this. So we need to pretty much observe day by day what's going on. Right now, I will say straight away, would I go long? Would I go short, guys? The time to go long was around this area over here. And if you actually go on my Twitter account, I really gave this entry to everybody. But right now, what is important, Bitcoin is actually, you can see that is below these two moving average over here. And there is a risk you could be seeing this and then down this again. So we want to see like a nice clear breakout. And the reason why I'm saying that you could be seeing another rejection coming from here is the fact that look at the volume from here. Like we had of course, downtrend, declining volume, then we pick up the volume again, and right now we had this movement here, and look at the volume is going down this way. So we want to make sure we're going to see a nice big green candle over here, in my case the blue candle, to really try to break this area, close above this area here, and then I could be seeing continuation. But otherwise, if that doesn't happen, then we're going to see more movement to the downside. We can also see, for example, some people were asking me as well, I can see lots of fear in the market, lots of people saying, this is the end, we're not going to see even a new all-time high, Bitcoin can't break all-time high, and blah, blah, blah. And you can see also the fear and greed index. So, we are at 70 right now, 70. And to be honest, it's actually okay, because if you have a look at previous blow-off tops, for example, in this case over here, guys, the crypto fear index was at 95 in 2020. 2019 was 85 again. 2000 here, when we had the pump up to 73,000, it was at 84, 85. So theoretically, right now, we're only at 70. So if Donald Trump is going to win, if you're going to have also the Fed cutting interest rates, that actually is going to be very positive, and it could be pushing the fear and greed index maybe up to 80 to 85. So we have so much room to actually move to the upside. Something else I want to show you as well, for those of you who are scared about the election, that it could be a problem. I want to show you what happened in 2020. So you're going to have a good understanding that the election, regardless of what's going to be happening, is not actually that bearish. I want to show you what happened over here. So on the 3rd of November 2020, we had the election with Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And everybody was saying that because of Joe Biden, the market would have tanked and blah, blah, blah. And you can see that right now from here, you can clearly see that we were over here, guys, on the 3rd of November. Okay, that's what happened over here. We had an incredible pump. We had a pump which was, I can actually calculate it for you. I'm going to go on a long position. We had a pump from here to here of roughly 18%. And this was also with the FOMC meeting, where the Fed decided to keep rates unchanged. So you can see that theoretically, regardless of who's going to win the election, we should be seeing a nice pump to the upside. We shouldn't be seeing like a crash or a correction, maybe a short one, But if history is going to repeat herself, you can see that right now the situation looks good. And what we could be seeing could be, again, a little bit of a sell-off in anticipation for tomorrow. And then, of course, a resumption to the upside up like this. So that's what I can see right now. And some people are saying, they're really scared, because now we are in a Bitcoin top, is the market top, and all of that, guys. There's so many indicators, like for example, the pool multiple indicator. In general, the end of a bull market was actually generated whenever we touch this red line over here. And you can see over here right now is still very, very low. So this can suggest that the bull market top isn't over. We have so much room to go. Again, talking about macroeconomics from like a weekly point of view, we can't really see right now where are we going to go to. My idea would be, as I always say to you, that I could be seeing a top around 85 to 90K. So around this area, there's going to be a point for me where I'm going to say enough is enough. I made enough money because I will be making lots of money. And then I'm going to sell my holdings probably around this area over here, between maybe 85, 90K, depending what's going to be happening with the market. So that's going to be very, very exciting. Next thing I want to show you guys, which is very important, is lots of people are asking me, why are Altseason underperforming and why Bitcoin is pumping, and are we going to see an Altseason? Well, the answer is very simple, guys. The reason why altcoins are not pumping, are actually going down, is the fact that the Bitcoin dominance is actually rising like crazy. Bitcoin dominance, it's the amount of money which is placed into Bitcoin compared to altcoins. And in general, to see a proper bull market, that's what we want to see. We want to see the dominance to really increase, to go higher. You want it to go higher because all the money has to be placed into BTC. BTC has to pump, and then all the other money, they're going to be redistributed into altcoins. And right now you can see that looks like we are forming a top with the Bitcoin dominance. I would say that if you draw a parallel channel over here, you can see that the top could be actually around the 1st of January 2025 with a 66% Bitcoin dominance. But on the other hand, I would say that right now you can clearly see some signs already of exhaustion. You can see that a volume coming down. You can see the RSI being overbought. So I could be seeing maybe something like that. And then we should be starting to roll over from here. And in that case, all the money are going to be going from BTC into altcoins, and altcoins should be going crazy. And probably Ethereum as well. That's going to be our leader of the altcoins, along with Solana, that is going to start to pump. Next one I want to show you, very important, guys, the DXY, Dollar Currency Index. You can see that right now we are touching an important level of resistance. And of course, the DXY Dollar Currency Index is the measurement of the US dollar compared to the euro, the Japanese yen, the Great Britain pound, and so much more. So right now, what I could be seeing from here is going to be a sort of a ABC correction. You can see that we went down from this way over here. Then we had the retracement up to here, and then we should see one final push to the downside, roughly reaching 95 to 96 by February, March 2025. And how this is going to be possible? It's going to be possible by the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates. So they're going to continue to cut interest rates. I could be seeing DXY to continue to move to the downside, reaching this level over here, which is going to be very good and positive for Bitcoin and crypto. The next one I want to show you guys, very important as well, is the 10-year Treasury yield. You can see this beautiful head and shoulder formation. Lots of people right now are panicking. I can see they're calling for a stock market crash coming right now. They say this is the end of the world. And to be honest, looking at a chart like this, it's just telling me that the 10 years Treasury yield, which is pretty much indirectly correlated to Bitcoin and crypto, Bitcoin goes up, this one goes down. I could be seeing this one to start to roll over again, touch this point over here at 3%, 2.8%, and then, of course, to have a big impulse to the upside when a potential recession is about to come. So, of course, you're probably going to ask yourself again this question, are we seeing a recession right now? Are we in a recession? Well, probably we already are in a recession. You can see the data from the non-farm payrolls before, which were very, very bad. And therefore, I believe that we don't have still so much time to continue to go higher. You can see also the S&P 500, guys, the stock market is as well potentially putting a top around December to January 2024. You can see already some signs of exhaustion. Of course, guys, look at the chart here. It's completely insane. We had a crazy impulse from COVID time to all over here. You can see that what we could be an S&P 500 going and putting like a blow off top around the 6,200, 6,300. But then I believe we're going to start to roll over again, have a proper, more, I would say, pronounced correction to the downside. So the probably is going to be the end of the bull market, start of the bear market, and then we should be seeing a new cycle coming later on. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Also, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to place an important video about altcoins, my 5 top picks altcoins, which I think are going to do very well. But also, if you want to also learn how to analyze like we do and make crazy results, like, in our VIP group, guys, what I do, you can go on my website and you can see, you can watch a free masterclass, which I designed for you. And it's going to teach you how you can make 20+% per month in under 4 hours per week, utilizing my $1 million strategy, right? It's a strategy that enabled me to make, transform $200K into $1.1 million in 2023. And you can watch it. It's completely free. It's going to explain to you everything that you need to know on how to make money in this crazy cryptocurrency market. But otherwise, I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Good luck for today. Be careful not to go long or short. Know when to get the right point if you're trading. But otherwise, I'm going to see you soon. Take care and see you later.